Well, Bob, those winds coming offshore really kind of churning up that smell more.
Yeah, it is. And you know, that's the thing. All summer long, we've seen these west winds coming in from the Gulf and moving inland. That pattern is back with us, and it's going to stick around for a couple days, and then we'll switch it right back again for the weekend. Well, beautiful sunset tonight. All the photos that were sent in, everyone says, yeah, it's a beautiful sunset, but it's not smelling all that great out there. In fact, every one of them, the photos that sent in, a lot of them sent in today. Captain Kathy, who's been known to show us some great video of dolphins and all sorts of great things out there. She's kind of takes folks for sightseeing, and I bet there's not much business now, though. Roberts Bay, Jim also complaining that it was not very pretty out there tonight in terms of the smell. And Steve Hall said the same thing, a nice crepuscular rays on those clouds. And Rita Zucchelli getting the Tony Soprano Pier right there with a beautiful shot. Appreciate that. And well, here's a cold front. This is unusual to see a cold front this far south during this time of year. It just doesn't normally happen. It has happened this summer, though, quite frequently. The front is not doing a whole lot, producing any kind of rough weather, but it will get down to north central Florida, mainly North Florida, and then eventually fade away. But it'll take a couple days, and that means we'll stay in this pattern of onshore flow, and that will stick around with us, it looks like, through Friday. And then I think Friday things start to change a little bit. So Friday is more of a transitional day than anything. Back to Saturday and Sunday, we'll get that east to southeast wind. There were some heavier storms earlier tonight into central Florida. Those have since moved down. One or two still hanging out right there. I mentioned that little surface boundary that continues to head off into the Gulf. There's a chance we could see something out there, but not much. Models indicating maybe an isolated storm here and there. Don't count on it. We're looking for generally partly cloudy to mostly fair skies overnight. It will be warm, and we're expecting low temperatures to be above seasonal averages. That's another thing that the west wind does. It keeps the warm and muggies all the way around through the night and even the overnight. Now, this particular model suggesting mainly inland storms, but not a lot. The rain chances aren't all that high tomorrow. And then notice what happens at 3:10. It really flares up some storms here. I don't trust this too much as far as the afternoon storms go here along the coast. We'll see how it plays out. I think more so inland storms will be favored later on in the day. Well, the water vapor content, it's not too moist, it's not too dry, it's just about right for scattered storms in the interior portions of our viewing area. A lot of dry air behind that front right now throughout Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. And in the tropics, a lot of wind in the upper levels of the atmosphere, just shutting everything down through the Caribbean and the Atlantic and much of the Gulf of Mexico at this time. We have to keep an eye on that front. A lot of times when fronts come down, at least late in the season, we start to see something develop on the tail end of it. Well, this has developed into a high-end Category 4 hurricane. Its name is Lane, and it's going to move down the lane right toward Hawaii, it looks like, over the upcoming 48 hours. 155-mile-an-hour winds. It's moving to the west-northwest, expected to take more of a northerly turn. Now, it could be near the islands with 85-mile-an-hour winds as early as Friday evening. This storm is expected to weaken, but it still will be a pretty big wave maker and heavy rain maker as it heads toward Hawaii. Currently, it's 84 and 93 on the heat index and the relative humidity high. The high today was 91, 74 was the morning low. The heat index tomorrow will be up into the 100-degree range once again tomorrow afternoon with a little chance for significant widespread rainfall. We may see a few scattered showers around, but I think better chances come on Thursday and Friday. South winds turn to the west, just 5 to 10 knots, and then the extended forecast calling for that slight chance for showers tomorrow. A little bit better chance for morning showers and storms on Thursday and Friday. Then we get back to those afternoon and evening variety of showers and some thunderstorms. Those will be a little bit stronger too and have a little bit more rain with them.